Okay, so my man Cole wanted Sunday from Kyle in a lesson form, so let's get right into it. I have changed the way that I did it on the Blind React to give us access to a few more areas, a few more things that you can do. So check it out. Two ways that you can play it. First of all, let's start here. First finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5th fret, 2nd string. So, and then what we're going to do, I'll come up close on this. So what we're going to do on this is we're just going to five, 6, 5, 7 on the 3rd string. So, back to 5 on the 3rd string. Slide down to 3. That's the whole first part. Now on this hammer-on pull-off here, it's not a... Okay, so you hit your first note and then you're kind of like falling into the rest of it. Down. Very, very fluid line. Again, nice and slow. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, you can play it two ways. Oops, sorry about that. All right, so second one, we can play two ways. We can go starting here, 4th string on the 5th fret. So starting on the 4th string, working our way down. All right, we have 5, 3, 3, back to 5, landing on the 3rd string. Okay. Or you can do this other thing I figured out, which is starting at 5. If you're comfortable with your pinky, we're going to start at 5 on the 4th string again, except this time we're going to come out with our pinky on 8. And then we're going to land with our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd string on 7, like this. And then back to 5 on 3rd string. And I'll show you why here in a second. Okay, so we have, that's one option. That's the way I played it on the Blind React. This is the one you could play here, because we can introduce some chords to it. Okay, and then the last one is on the 5th fret, also starting on the 4th string. And just work your way down the strings. Landing on 7 on the 3rd string. And then you start over. So let me show you how that all looks. Here, I'll go ahead and come up close again with that. Check it out. Here's how the whole thing looks. Slow it down. Back out just a little bit so you can see my right hand. At speed. Up. Okay. Chords. Chords are pretty simple. So we're just going to do G minor. I'm doing it as a bar chord. Okay, so it's just barring the 3rd fret, 3rd and 4th finger out there on 5 on the 5th string, 4th string. Take that same thing over to, and I'm going to omit my 4th finger on this and just have this. Barring everything and just playing the 5th on 7 there. And then down to D minor, root 5, A string position. So the reason why I changed things up a little bit is this. You can hit these chords, so you can play, and I know the line's sporadic. You don't have to play the line perfectly like the song. I mean, yes, play it perfectly like the song, but not at the exact same parts that the song is playing it. You can pretty much interchange whether you're doing, kind of like you saw me do in the Blind React, whether it's the chorus or not, and just kind of have fun and just get those motions down and just kind of have fun with it. All right, unless you're covering it live, in which case maybe you'll want to stick with the script. But anyway, I just like to spread out and have fun with songs that I'm just kind of covering. So hopefully you kind of like to do the same thing. So what I mean by that is that you can, and even if like outside of the song, so everything I teach almost strictly from songs instead of books and stuff like that. And you can just make an exercise out of it, make it harder than it has to be, but you're going to learn more. So here's what I mean. So you could take this line here. See, you're still hitting that note there. Now here, instead of doing this one, and then you have to jump all the way up there, you can do that. That's fun. But also, see what I mean? So, sorry, wrong string. D minor. And that's the whole thing. Forgot it. My fault. So that's that. I think that's most of the song, at least the main part. Let me know if that works for you, if you need any further adjustment. By the way, if you want to just kind of solo in this, instead of, I know the song starts with G minor, right? A minor. So I'll just go over this for a second. But if I start playing my like G minor licks, it doesn't really sound right. See what I mean? A minor's okay, but D minor. So even over the G minor. See, all the D minor sounds good there. So that's a little something I do. I just kind of check it out. Now you can play over each chord, of course, but if you're just kind of getting like a tonal deal. Also, as far as soloing, what I like to do is just start with the notes that I already have. So, and I think I was talking about that in my Silky video when I covered that. So I have these notes here. So forget about scale and all that. So I just kind of keep track of all that. I'm not adding anything, taking anything away. So now, if I'm just jamming out over that, so you could just kind of mess around just with notes that you have and then find those in different areas in an octave, and then you can kind of start, like for instance we did here, and now you could play that here, right? So now you're finding all these little notes and everywhere else, and then you can kind of just start blending all those patterns together. Think about what you want to say during the solo, and then you're off and going. So anyway, that's a start to that. I'll cover more on soloing later. But anyway, how far in are we? A little bit. So hopefully that works for you, man. Let me know if you have any other questions request, whatever you want to do. Let me know. Later.